Hi, Mr. Carson. This is Christina. Thank you for taking my call the other day. This is a video that I was telling you about on giving you some suggestions on how to improve your online presence. So I did some research, so I'm just going to go ahead and jump right into it. So right away, I wanted to bring up your website, and immediately I really like seeing your phone number right there. So if people are looking at your website with their phone, they can click on that and call you right away. We call that like a click to call. And I really like that you have listed here, you have 15 years experience. I love your color scheme. I love seeing the green, like the neon green with the black. That's really catchy. I love that color scheme. And the services you provide, and kind of broken down into like the services and business waste as well. Okay. And then pictures, great. I love seeing photos because consumers really like seeing photos on a website of past projects. And a contact form. So that really gives customers like another option in how to reach out to you if they're looking for an estimate. So all around, I really like your website. The only thing that I really do see that's an issue is mainly just for Google, right? So ideally, Google likes to have on home pages about 1,500 to 2,000 words on a home page. And the reason for that is that Google 24/7, they crawl websites just to see what type of services you offer, your service area, and really what your website is about so that when somebody searches for something, your website's going to come up for whatever, service or product that the consumer is looking for. And what I mean by having the amount of content on your homepage, because content is key. The more you have, the better, especially if you have more than your competitor, you're going to outrank them. But what drives the content is keywords within there. So, like junk removal Lancaster, hauling Lancaster. Because, like, if you had junk removal Lancaster all over your homepage and a consumer goes to Google and types in that keyword, your website is going to come up in the search results and they're going to call you for that service. Um, so that's really beneficial to have content on your homepage with those keywords to help your website work for your business, getting traffic in for your business. And the other suggestion I would be, I noticed that each of these like menus, it just brings us down within the same page. I would recommend breaking them down into separate pages and having more content on their pages with, again, more keywords. And one thing that we do for our clients, so we have a number of clients that are junk removal companies, septic system companies, trash disposal or trash collection, plumbers, electricians. So companies that really have that really large service area. I don't know what your service area is if you just do Lancaster or not, but um, when you have a broad service area, having a separate page with that specific city. So you list all your cities within your service area, have a separate page for each of those, and then have keywords within the content that is specified for that city. So like say if you had, like if you do York, you have a separate page for York and you had junk removal York all over that page so that you would come up with that come up for that search result as well. So I hope that makes sense for you. So it really broadens your customer outreach so that people are able to find you in multiple search results. Okay. Now, whenever I looked up your company name, you came up right away, which that's fabulous. Have your Facebook page and then your website and then your Google My Business here. And I love that you have your reviews on there and you also have your business description. So that's perfect because you want to have those keywords in there and that helps your Google My Business rank as well. Now, whenever I did a search for, like, say, hauling Lancaster, I did not see you come up within the top three. Now, what this section right here is called the Google Map Pack. Now, these are your top competitors within your area. And ideally, you definitely want to be within the top three because when a consumer is looking for your type of service, they're going to be contacting these businesses first. And like I mentioned, keywords, so hauling. And then whenever you have a location specified after that, it's called a buyer intent keyword. And what that means is that ideally this is a consumer looking for a local company to service their local area, their property or their home. And they have a buyer intent. So they're looking to get service done right away. So you really want to be within the top three section right here. And this is where your Google My Business would be coming up. And then this section down here, this is called the organic listings. So these are websites that Google considers preferred because they fall within their recommended 1,500 to 2,000 content on their homepage that we were talking about. And the keywords, so Lancaster, right, Lancaster, the keywords on their homepage is directing to the search result, right? So they see these websites as preferred, so they list them or they rank them for this search result. Okay. And I didn't see you listed down here either. And that's mainly because I would assume because you don't have the content on your homepage. Now, the same goes for when I typed in junk removal, Lancaster. You didn't come up within the top 3 here, nor down here. And it is really important that you are listed within both sections here, because generally companies get about 30% of their business from Google in this section and 70% of their business within this section. So whenever you are listed in the top 3 sections for both, really optimizes your website and your Google My Business so you get more traffic coming in. So more leads coming in every month because you're coming up in both places so people see you right away. It gives them 2 options to where your company name is coming up. So they're more likely to click on you and to call you. Now, again, we looked at your website, so I want to take a look at behind the scenes of your website. So this is a monthly program that we pay for monthly, and it helps us with our research and our web audits. So it gives us a behind the scenes. And as you can see here, there's not a lot of data that's coming up for your website, so you're not getting any traffic from your website, and you're not ranking too well for Google. This is a trust factor. And if you take a look at, so let me look at, whoops, one of your competitors here for Lancaster, so Dirty Dog Hauling, and their website is okay, but what really optimizes their website as we talked about here, so they have all these service areas as back pages on their website. So they're going to come up if somebody, looks for junk removal, York Springs, and they have all the keywords on there. And so they're being found in all of these cities when people are looking up junk removal with any of these cities. And then also they have their services broken down into like TV. And you guys do computer removal. So that would be a suggestion if you want to add in on your website separate pages for the services that you offer so that you're ranked for those services. So if somebody's looking for a hot tub removal, they're going to come up. So that's a suggestion for your website as well. But again, what's helping this website come up in so many search engines for your local area, and they are your top competitor, is that they do have all these back pages with the keywords. And looking at the behind the scenes here, they're ranking okay with Google, but what's really driving their website is all these organic keywords that they have on their website. So junk removal Harrisburg. So 150 people are searching that keyword every single month, and they are in the #1 position. So their website is coming up listing first. So majority of people are going to be contacting them because they come up first. And junk removal Lancaster, same thing, about 150 people. They're in the 4th position, but it looks like they're moving up. Their ranking is moving up. Hauling services Harrisburg, Mechanicsburg, junk removal Lancaster. So ideally, this is what I mean by getting these keywords on your website so that you're able to rank more within Google. So you're able to be found more. And there was one that I saw, I think it was York. They had a really high traffic volume. So I don't know if you go to York, but they have about 250 people a month that's looking for that search result right there. And they're only ranked in the 9th position. And let me look back here. But from what I recall, yeah, looking at their numbers there, just the fact that this is so low and these numbers right here are pretty low, I really feel that we would be able to get your website just kind of rebuilt a little bit if that's something that you're interested in, and to really get your business ranking above these guys so you're getting the traffic that they are getting. And essentially, because of the organic keywords from their website, they're getting about 261 people that's calling them every month. And even if they would close about 20% of that, those are all new customers for them every single month. And that's business that you're missing out on by not having those keywords on your website. So like I said, I gave you some suggestions on things you can do on your own, but if you wanted to, ask me some questions or maybe looking to get an idea of what we could do for a game plan for you, I would be happy to talk to you about that. You can give me a call, you can send me an email or text, whichever is more convenient for you. But if you want to talk a little bit more, definitely reach out and, again, we can maybe get a game plan together and see what your goals are for your business and really help you out. I really would look forward to that. But I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you found this helpful and you take care.